It's your girl, Mina Mendoza, little girl, big personality, queen of spice. Let's go. Yeah, my friends, you know, it's Thursday, it's 7 p.m. I'm feeling great. I hope you're feeling great too. We got the sizzle, we got the vibes. Yes. We got an extra special spicy episode for you today. You know, this episode, I love when I bring women onto the platform because I feel like, you know, I didn't get girl power tatted on my hands for no reason. Catch that episode on my YouTube channel, by the way. I really did get tatted live. But yeah, it was a whole vibe. But I want to introduce, you know, my extra special spicy guest. Shout out to JDymonds.
Thank you. I'm so grateful for being here too. I appreciate that.
Hey.
Because, like, you know, growing up, it really wasn't like that, you know, where women support women. It wasn't. Tough.
It wasn't.
I mean, and you see a lot of transition today.
Oh, no, absolutely.
So beautiful.
Absolutely.
You see a lot of things evolving. So I dearly appreciate you bringing me on today.
Period. Let's go, babe. You know? Before we go straight into the episode, I just want to give some shout outs. I want to make sure that I can start the episode always, like, you know, giving everybody their flowers that they need and deserve. Want to definitely give out a shout out to AraabMuzik Group, also Breaking Grounds. They collaborated together, had me host an event, the pop-up event at Rip Dispensary in Jersey City. It was a beautiful event. We had many performances. We had Pootie, Action Figure 973 and Friends, Stack Skrilla, China Beijing. We also had planteles con pasteles. Yeah, shout out to DJ Chucky. It was a whole vibe. I felt like it was a real big community thing. It was also one of my most crowded events. Like, I was like very nervous, and like I hope I did good, but like shout out to y'all for believing in me and allowing me to entertain y'all and also entertain the guests. Another quick shout out, we also want to send our love to Will, a very dear friend of ours who's actually recovering right now. So everybody who knows Will White, please go, you know, donate to his page. He's an amazing artist. If anyone has ever crossed paths with this person, he is a very hardworking musician. I feel like he's doing a gig 4 times a week. So, like, you know, definitely check him out, send him his flowers. And yeah, it's like a whole vibe, a whole vibey vibe. I'm trying to think, am I forgetting anyone else? Also, shout out to Bravery Studios, because Bravery Studios is where we make it happen. If you want to get your podcast, if you want to get a show, if you want to do some event planning, you know, come check out the studio, especially if you're in Bergen County. Some people don't realize the resources that we have. You know what I mean?
I was impressed.
Right?
I walked in.
Yo, you heard it from JDymonds, yo.
Yo, it's very impressive.
Let's go.
In this community, I don't see how, like, not one inspiring artist in any field, like, you can come here and you can get it in.
Let's go.
Whether audio engineering, whether learning from Mina and podcast, like, whoo, you got it. Listen.
Come check out Bravery Studios.
Yeah.
Let's go. So if I do remember any shout outs, you know, I will, you know, get them at the end of the show. But now I want to really dig into like our interview. So JDymonds. I always ask all my artists love, because I feel like I have to start with the name, because this is how you create an identity.
Yes.
You know, you don't have an identity without the name. How Prince did that, I'm not sure. He had a symbol at one point, remember?
Yes, yes.
But JDymonds, like, where did this name come from?
It just comes from being the diamond in the rough growing up.
Okay.
So that's where it stems from. J is for Jessica, which is my government name.
Okay.
Diamond is pretty much a diamond in the rough. I've been through a lot since I was young. So it's all together, capital J, capital D, because people really mess it up.
Yes.
The capital J and the capital D kind of takes like the vibe of DJ.
Okay. I get what you're saying.
And so, because in the elements of hip hop, and I learned this too from, even though I knew it, you know how sometimes you know things, but you can't put a name to it or something like that until later in life you realize like, oh, there was a name for it.
Okay.
So, but hip hop has the 5 elements to it, which is you have your DJs.
Okay.
You have your MCs.
Okay.
You have your B-boy, B-girls.
Okay.
Which is the breakdancing. You have graffiti, which is
Yes.
the art. And then you have the element, which is knowledge and what you're spitting
That's
when you
beautiful.
rhyme.
That's
So,
fucking beautiful.
that's
I've never
what-
heard someone explain it like that, and that's fucking awesome.
That's the name. That's what my
love
name.
this.
So to keep it.
Okay, I see what you did there.
yeah.
get it.
Yo, shout out to JDymonds,
sorry.
fucking dropping gems out here, bro.
It's just like
5 elements to hip hop. Hold on, let's see if my ADHD ass fucking remember. Graffiti's the art. You got the MCs. You got the DJs. You got the element, which is the knowledge.
And then one more. Look it around. Look at your door. What is that? Art. Graffiti.
Graffiti. Wait, I said graffiti already, right?
Yeah, I think you got everything though. DJ, B-boy, which is the break.
No, B-boy. That was the one I
Okay,
missed.
yeah.
All right, I almost had it there.
But
All right.
shout out to Loco though, Crazy Legs.
Period.
So
Okay.
that's a big concert too that he got going on, and that link is in my bio as well.
Yeah, let's go.
So PRS Fest is gonna be one of the biggest concerts in Jersey, August 31st, man.
Where is it?
And we're not doing any announcements yet, but it's gonna be
coming.
in Hitchcliff Stadium.
Oh,
Almost.
shout out to Patterson. I love that because it just got renovated and they're bringing the Jackals. Yo, shout out to them actually. Shout out to Patterson. You know, I love the fact that they renovated the stadium. I'm from Patterson.
It's beautiful.
So I remember growing up there and like I just love that we're reinvesting in the city. You feel me?
He's gonna do Crazy Legs. He's gonna do some
Fire. I definitely gotta look
big
into that.
things, Big things. I have that link there. It's a lot of big headliners. It's a big show.
Yes.
It's not like,
Yeah.
and it's gonna be for the 5 elements of hip hop.
Okay.
So
I'm gonna look into that. Thank you for sharing that.
oh, you're very welcome.
So we got JDymonds. And just out of curiosity, love, has there been any other names that you thought of that maybe you were rocking for a little bit, but it was like, nah?
No, for my hip hop name.
Yeah.
No, look how simple it was. I mean,
You just stuck with it.
J's for Jessica. I mean, I never, and then people just always called me the Diamond because of just the depression, the heat I was raised in. That's what makes diamonds. Like,
Okay.
it's just like, I came from that climate. So anybody try to come at me any way, sideways, like, yeah, you don't
not
know
happening.
you don't know what I've been through. This mindset is pretty powerful.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
yeah.
So tell me a little bit, love. I guess being a woman of hip hop, right? Who do you consider to be your inspirations in hip hop or in music in general? Because I feel like, you know, to be a great in a genre of music doesn't mean that it has to be inspiration from that genre of music. You could take a
Exactly.
combination of genres of music.
Yeah.
So who do you feel like are your top inspirations?
But that's pretty much what it is. It's music in general. It's not just one thing. I love. Oh man, there's so many artists, but when someone inspires me, like Nipsey Hussle, I mean, even in the past, growing up when I was 8 years old, just realizing music from my uncles. They used to listen to Slick Rick. During that time, you had LL Cool J, Mama Gonna Knock You Out. You had so many people. I was young, so I didn't really understand it, but I knew.
But what was it
I
that
knew.
gravitated you to it?
Just people being in their element.
Okay.
You have to understand that's what inspires me. When someone's in their element, it doesn't necessarily have to be, you know, hip hop itself. It could be you.
Yeah.
I could just meet you one day and you could be like, yo, Jay, what are you doing? You know you're amazing, right? And that could hit me in such a way that I go home and write a freaking amazing song, and you
Yeah.
had something to do with that.
Let's go.
So there's a lot, but Whitney Houston, there's just people that can make just bring out your light.
Yo, Whitney Houston.
Just people that
Oh,
can
man.
bring out your light.
She is such a talented human being. I feel like the world painted her into something bad, you know? I feel like they definitely Why? I don't know.
Listen, it's all distractions.
Oh no, I get it.
We will not ever know because we're not.
But she was such a talented human being.
That's
Even when she was like rocking with Bobby, bro, they had a vibe. Like they had a vibe.
That's what I'm saying. But you saw them in their element.
Oh, facts.
Even Bobby Brown, when he was up on that stage doing his thing, that song was hot. It still is hot. If I play that song right now, or even say yo, or tell one of my producers sample that, but. That song is fire.
Yeah.
That'll move you.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So it's like, you got to find things that really inspire you and move you. Okay.
So we talked a little bit about how you got your name, your inspirations. Now let's talk about how you felt. Well, before I even get to that question, when did you actually decide, at what age, that it's like, okay, I'm writing music, I could now put this music in a studio and I want people to start listening to my music?
Yeah.
What age did you find yourself doing that?
Oof.
Because I feel like that is always the age where like your life changed,
Well, yeah, my life changed when I tore my ACL. So.
Oh shit. How'd you do that?
Basketball was my first initial dream.
You was just like
Division I.
Okay.
Yes, all the way.
Oh shit.
I was like literally.
Let me find out.
Literally out of high school, I was Marist. I graduated from Marist. I also got a full ride there.
JDymonds, I just picture you just dunking people.
Oh, Shorty was small. Shorty is small. Shorty is small, so Shorty had to work extra hard on the N1.
You probably were fast.
Quick, fast.
Yeah,
Quick, fast, and the handle impeccable. You would have thought I was playing for the Globetrotters.
Yo, I'm dead.
N1 Marbury, back in the day. Yeah,
Okay. So you tore your ACL.
I tore my ACL.
You tore your ACL like practicing or in a game?
It was street ball, which is one thing you don't do.
Why?
Especially during season. Because I love basketball so much, I was like, I'm going to go play with the guys. I saw the whole court. There was so many heads out there. I wanted to play. Okay. That's like taking a kid to a candy shop and saying, you can't have candy.
Okay. I get it. So you went and played.
I wanted to play. I wanted to have fun. And full court, press, we all going up. I'm only 5'2" in the land of 6'8". I still go up.
God.
And I still get the ball. I still get the ball.
Yo, if I was there, I'd be like, yo, look at this girl go.
I still get the ball.
Yo,
the ball is still in my hands with
Okay.
this land of trees. And we're coming down, and it's just the ball's right there in my hands. And we're coming down, and a big-ass foot just lands on my foot. And I'm ready pivoting because I'm quick. I'm pivoting to take off. Yeah.
That's it.
Knee pop.
Bad news
boom,
bears.
Boom, done. Down on the floor. Couldn't walk. Everybody's like, damn, yo, you took that girl out. You know how dudes talk. They be talking reckless.
That shit was wild.
Mouthpiece reckless. I'm like, boy, you lucky I can't get up right now. No, I'm sorry. I didn't say all that. I was just here. I was like,
how
damn,
old
my
were you?
life was over. What year was that? 23? 23? So it was probably like 18, 19.
So
20?
You were 20 years old when you were
probably
like...
around
Okay, so what were you? You were in the
19?
hospital? It was like, I'm going to be a rapper now.
No, I always... Remember, music was with me since I was young. It was my outlet because you have to understand, for me to go through my life and what I've been through, music was my outlet because I really didn't speak when I was young. It's like, I barely went to school.
What do you mean?
Like, meaning like I wasn't really vocal when I was younger.
Okay.
Like 5, 6, 7, 8. I could talk. And I could play and stuff like that, but I barely went to school. Like, I missed a lot of school. And it's just because of life. It was tough growing up. My family was struggling and stuff like that, so growing up. But, I mean, long story short, though, I'm grateful for my life because it made me who I am today. My discernment is on point.
Let's go.
You know, like I could, I'm not going there today.
Also, shout out, we got some love in the check-in. We got Karsh Kappa, Kate Karsh Kappa, sending the spicy emojis and some emojis. Oh, by the way, I still got merch. Still got 4 hats. I'm starting somewhere. You know, it's gonna little by little, just so y'all know. But I still got 4 hats. Let me know. Send me a DM, Queen of Spice, Queen #0F Spice at my Instagram. You know, I'm still trying to figure out this whole shipping thing, but like, you know, I'll hand deliver you as long as you're not wild far. But like, you know,
you're not keeping it spicy unless you have a Mina hat, okay?
Period. Let's
Just
go.
saying.
But I love the vulnerability in your story, and I love that you're not holding back, because I feel like a lot of people tend to hold back.
Yeah.
And it's all right to be reserved, because some people hold back because they want to protect themselves, but I feel like you're so confident that it's okay.
Exactly.
You know, and I love that. So thank you for feeling welcome and allowing your story to blossom here, because I love that. That's awesome. I love that.
You welcoming me in, I'm grateful. Yes, I'm gonna be myself. I was like that when I was like in 2nd grade.
What?
And I went into school and my hair was all messy, and a boy was like, "You're so cute, but why you don't comb your hair?"
Oh my God.
I was like,
Yo, why you don't
looked
comb
at
your
him.
hair?
I
Did you
looked
comb your
at
hair
him.
the next day?
Hell no.
I'm done.
Went in there like, who I am.
Period.
You like me?
Yeah.
I didn't even care. I wasn't even looking at that. But I would never forget that. It's funny. Because, you know, like all through life, you know, people are so attracted to my energy and stuff like that. And, you know, I'm so emotional to the point, like when I'm expressing something, sometimes I could cry. Just that's how passionate I am about it. Or if I'm saying something, people would take that vulnerability and think it's weakness, and it absolutely is not. It's just, that's the strength in someone.
Yes. Definitely see the strength.
People can't do that.
But I do got a question. I guess like kind of digging deeper into your journey. I'm curious to know how your music, like for example, how are you a person that freestyles, or are you a pen and paper type of artist, or are you both?
I'm both.
Both.
But most of it is freestyle. I would like, obviously it comes out like when you freestyling, you have to understand it's all about the knowledge that you grasp and that you save in your subconscious, in your mind. Mm-hmm. And like if someone was to study the dictionary, right, which I have to do, honestly. But there's people I know that study the dictionary. So when they freestyle, there's a lot of vocabulary.
Of course.
So you can go like, hey, you know,
you have words for days.
I'm on the red couch, so it's about to get hot and spicy. You know, like you just start off, but you keep going and you hit it with a punch.
Oh, do you
know,
got
like
a punch though? Because
like,
that sounded kind of cool.
But that's because that's who I know how to do it.
Hold on. So what you just said right now? I'm sitting on the red couch.
That's all you do. Freestyle and hip hop's supposed to be fun.
Right.
I'm kicking it with Mina on the Mendoza show.
Let's drop a bar right now organically.
No, but it's gonna sound cool.
It's okay. I want to hear it. I'll participate.
So you gonna do it with me?
Yeah, I'll do it.
So you want to finish my bar?
No, because I want you to do it, and then I'll do it.
You don't want to be vulnerable with me?
Well, I don't know.
Check it out. Whose world is this?
Mina's
Baby,
world.
it's yours. Baby, it's yours. Whose world is this? See, she like it. You know who it is. It's your girl, JDymonds. I'm rocking on the Mina Mendoza show, so you know I'm shining. We about to set reclining. We about to drop some jewels where you hit. You go back. That
words combining. I don't know.
Yeah,
Okay.
See?
I saved it a little bit. But I was late on the delivery.
The most important thing. See, I didn't study that. That's just freestyle.
Yeah.
That's just feeling the vibe. It's about getting the flow.
Yeah.
You can listen to a beat and there's so many different flows. Once you get the flow, like once you get the vibe, then you can go back. Well, say, like, this is what I want to say. Hey, I'm rocking the show. I'm on the couch right now. It's about to get spicy and hot. You better watch your mouth before you get pop. I'm about to climb up and get spicy and stop. You ain't messing with me, play. You better take it. You know, I got the flow, make you hit your
I get it. And then you just got to keep going.
You go back and tweak it. But to be really in that spot and to be really tapped and tuned with what you actually want to say, that's when it starts coming out. That's why I like it when people want to collaborate with me. I tell them, listen, is your song, is your record. So please, if the chorus is in there, your verse is in there, that does me things, because I'm going to vibe off you.
Yeah.
And if I'm not feeling it, I'll let you know. I
Yeah.
love music so much, so it's hard for me not to tap in. But if it's something that, it's not for me, then I won't do it.
Yeah.
But no disrespect to the person. I'm
Yeah.
just not feeling it.
It's just you're setting a boundary. It's like I'm just not that.
It could be meant for Mina Mendoza.
Yeah.
Don't think she's just a podcast. She come up and just
JDymonds out here. No, but honestly, love, I love the fact that you just went in on it, because like not a lot of people are able to do that. You know, even if it wasn't like wild crazy, I feel you're teaching the style of it, which I appreciate so much. It's like just go and just keep going and don't be afraid to go again.
Yeah, because people could spit things that they wrote. I could spit things that that I wrote, and then it could sound like it's a freestyle.
Yeah.
You know, but to freestyle from the top of the dome.
I guess like it's just practice. Every day
It
practicing all day, because you can technically just rhyme all day.
It's another craft. Freestyling is another craft.
So since we're talking about like feelings, you know, and emotions and just what words, I want to dive deep into like, how did you feel the first time you ever performed in front of people?
It was nervous. Nerves.
Where were you? What was the event?
What was the first event, man?
Or at least maybe the first time you felt jitters. Like, it's like, oh, man. Because maybe it wasn't your first event that you felt jitters, but maybe it was an event that it was just more volume of people.
I mean, just in general.
Well, if you could give me an example, like an exact moment of where that happened, like, you know, and how did the performance go? Like,
well, when you're in it, it's just a switch comes on. Like, at least for me anyway. When I'm performing, I love entertaining, man. So I'm there. I know that I have to inspire people. But in order for me to inspire someone, I have to inspire myself. So I love entertaining. Like, entertaining is my thing.
Okay.
So probably like anything, when you're giving talks.
But can you remember an exact moment where you felt like that?
I mean,
like maybe like 10 years ago, I was at blah blah's thing, and
well, yeah. I mean, I don't know the exact show. I used to do so many shows back in the day. I mean, a lot of them I used to shout out to Master Moo in Miami. He's one of the first people to let me rock the mic. So when I used to do his shows, it was nerve-wracking at first. Like
you were playing
jitters.
in Florida?
No, he was actually here in New York.
Okay.
He did a lot of shows. He used to do a lot of. He was
Where
like
was
a promoter.
he playing them?
Club Rebel, like so many clubs. He was like a promoter, so he had his Black Divas and stuff like that, and he would hire acts, and he was the first one to let me rock. And
how did you meet this person?
Probably through internet. Back in that time, you had MySpace and stuff like that.
Oof, you brought it back.
Yeah.
And I'm curious because like when I had MySpace, that was when I was like a teenager. So I treated it as poke, but how did networking look like on MySpace?
I think it was the same thing, like
same?
messaging. Yeah.
Just post, message.
Yeah.
Because did MySpace have hashtags?
No,
right?
I don't think hashtags exist yet.
Yeah, okay, that was an Instagram thing. So with MySpace, it was just really you having that person as a friend.
Yes.
Sending a message. Yes. Okay.
And then you had if you're an artist, you had your player on your page so people could listen to your music.
I remember that. I remember creating the page.
And people would just,
vibe with you.
And that's how I met Ray Pearson from MySpace. He was
Shout out to Ray Pearson.
Yeah, that's my boy, man. You kidding me? That's family right there. That's from the jump. From the cuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
So MySpace was one of your main tools for networking, especially when it came to the internet.
AOL. Anything, period. But I was big, like, going out.
Okay.
Networking as well.
Okay.
But a lot of the people that I know, like big people that I've met, was through internet. I met a lot of people like 88 Keys, Just Blaze was through Facebook and MySpace. AraabMuzik I met through Facebook.
Fire.
Like a lot of big producers that were able to assist me, help me out, school me, mentor me during that time.
Can you talk about and share with us one of those moments of like where they kind of put you on? Like, what was the situation? Like, what was the outcome? What did you remember?
You know how we spoke about me tearing
The ACL?
where we left off on there. I tore my ACL and that transition because even with the physical therapy, my knee just was
Out.
It was not the same. I didn't trust it. I felt like it was gonna snap again. It just I felt like that was it. And so I was depressed for a while. It took me a while to transition out of that, but that's how I ended up like meeting 88 Keys and meeting Just Blaze, because if that would have never happened, I would have never did the transition. Because
Where did you meet them?
that's on social media. Like we were like, I think like I met 88 Keys in a chat room. It was like an AOL club chat room. A whole bunch of people come up in there. That was
Really?
such dope time on
Yo,
AOL.
that sounds so cool.
You go up into the chat room
this is new
and
to
you
me.
just chat away. You meeting so many different people. I remember Charlie Rowan.
How many people
Charlie
would be in
Rowan
a
was
chat
in there. I
room?
think there was like 30. And people
Okay.
keep, one person leaves, that lets another one in. There was a waiting room to get into it.
So you would hear a door?
Yep.
Oh my God.
That chat room was
super
popping.
nostalgia.
If they had that popping right now, like people could be up in their networking. They don't have that. That was a net. That
I
was
think
an
the
AOL
closest thing to that they came up with it, because what this sounds like a lot is what during the pandemic, I don't know if you ever heard of it, Clubhouse. And shout out to Clubhouse,
Clubhouse,
you know,
this is
because
like
it's
an
still
app,
going.
right?
Yeah, it's an app where you
Yeah.
go into a chat room, but
Someone
it's just
put me onto that.
voices.
Someone put
It's
me
just
onto that.
voices, and there's different like rooms that you could
Yep.
jump into. Cause that honestly, yo, shout out to Clubhouse, because I actually found 4 guests when I first started out my show through Clubhouse. Benji, Tez, shout out to everybody from Lakewood. It was like a whole bunch of artists. Also Chop. That was Clubhouse. So like it's
I know what
funny
you're talking
because I
about.
feel like they take prototypes of like, oh, if that worked before, how can we remake it again in the
Yeah.
future? I like this. Okay.
That's what everybody does. Everything.
So you met them in a chat room.
Yeah.
Okay.
And next thing you know, I'm at 88. He's freaking one of the biggest producers today.
Okay.
And he's one of the, he's amazing. He's
Let's
Grammy
go.
Award-winning producer. Obviously, he Just Blaze. These are legends.
Okay.
You know, so, and look, God placed me with them.
Let's
I'm
go.
at Baseline watching like, I'm only like, what, 19? And I'm watching Kanye, all these people that he's, Just Blaze is like mixing and editing. And he looks at me, it's like, Jay, spit something. I'm like, yeah, nah, it's not my time.
It's not my time.
Not my time.
Yeah.
I know my place. I'm learning.
Yeah.
I'm still what behind it is.
Okay.
So I'm just observing. You know, God put me here for a reason. I may not know what it is in that moment, but this is where I'm supposed to be. And now I'm watching the greatest freaking, you talking about Just Blaze.
Yeah.
You know, Memphis Bleak coming through, like the Young Gunners. You have Jay-Z coming in. I didn't personally get to see Jay-Z, but I hear Just Blaze mixing all the records. I'm seeing hard work. I'm seeing them cook. I'm seeing him mix.
Yeah.
Seeing what it takes. I'm learning all this at 19.
Yeah.
I was
What
blessed.
year was this?
I have no, like probably, who knows?
Like early 2000s?
Yeah, because I graduated high school in 2000, so
Okay.
in Maris, so.
So we're talking about like 2004, 2005
It had to
vibes.
be, yeah, it had to be before that because
It had to
I
be that because I
remember-
feel like that's when Jay-Z started. Because Jay-Z blew up in the 90s, but he really blew up when he started like, you know, the whole Rockefeller and
They were
everything. Because he had
blowing
more
up.
ownership to
Yep,
things.
they
you know?
were blowing up during that time because Kanye West wasn't even doing music yet. He was still
Nah.
producing beats.
Well, he came
when
out
I
with
was
his
there.
record like through the. Well, he was producing beats.
Yeah, that's
for
what
a
he
fact.
was
That's
doing.
also something like Kanye
That's
West
what
was
he's
doing that.
Yeah, that's what he was doing at that time when I
Yeah.
was there. He wasn't even an artist yet.
Okay.
You know, so that documentary that he dropped, that was like the time. So it was like bringing all memories back to me. Like, yo, I was there. That's Baseline.
And it's crazy because it's like I was having a conversation like this with shout out to Carlos from Astra, because he like was telling me, it was like, what's crazy is that every artist that blew up at one point when it was that generation, they were just all bumping heads in a room before blowing up. So like
Yes.
when Pac and Biggie were doing their thing and they were just up and coming, that room had been filled with so many people that their time was coming in 2 to 3 years. But that club space and room was filled with so much talent, you know? So I could imagine like the year that you're talking about probably had a whole room out there. Like I'm just trying to think like what artists were big. Like Jay-Z was
during
probably
that
walking
time.
around. Pharrell was probably there. Freaking
There was
Clips was
so
probably
many.
walking around. Like, you know, I just feel like it's crazy to know that like every era had its group of artists, and it's just like walking into that room, it must have been wild.
You know, the song that he was mixing that I remember, because it was an Usher song, Just Blaze, and there was another song, T.I. with Rihanna.
Yeah.
And he was mixing those songs. I was right
Like
there.
Rihanna was baby Rihanna then.
Yeah.
Like Rihanna was just up and coming. So
And
it's
I'm
just like,
seeing this.
Yeah.
You understand? I'm seeing him mix and make masterpieces that are songs that are just like, so I know what it is.
Yeah.
You know, I got that ingredients instilled in me. So
Yes.
when I write, I know what it is. I did my research. I did my observant. There was a documentary that I watched from Sylvester Stallone.
Yeah.
He said that. He said that he used to watch movies over and over and over.
Mm-hmm.
So that way when he does his movies, he knows exactly how it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
It's the same thing.
Okay.
You
Dropping
just study.
gems. All right. I want to bring it back to JDymonds though. So let's talk about your music career, love. So what's up with Hot 97? So they're playing your music?
That
What's
was
up?
that right there is amazing in itself because like I told
Well,
you.
first let's talk about the record they were playing. What's the record? So everybody can
Yes.
listen to that record.
Yeah, so I'ma Pamper Myself and Him and Hers, both blessed by FUNKFLEX. And then also DJDREWSKI picked up I'ma Pamper Myself. It's just a blessing. Like when you're writing this, I had no idea it was gonna end up on the radio. I really didn't. You know, I was such in a dark place. I'ma Pamper Myself is a self-love anthem. You know, it's to let people know that it's not selfish to love yourself.
Period.
It's not.
No.
Like I'ma pamper yourself with massage, take care of yourself, do your nails, do your toes, get facials. You know, just buy yourself something. You know, it's not selfish. I don't think it's arrogant. I don't think it's anything about loving yourself. Now, you could have integrity with yourself and make sure that you're not being like modest or whatever, or like, you know. But I was such in a dark place when I wrote that song.
And that's what Pamper
it was-
Myself.
Yeah.
And what was the other song?
Him and Hers.
Him and
So
Hers.
that's a club record. So
Okay.
I was like, all right, I need something for the clubs.
That's true.
So
You need a bop.
we did that, and he loved it. I didn't think that he would. You know, it's a
How does
chance.
that go though, love? For the viewers that maybe want to do what you're doing, like, did you send your music out? Like,
I went to see him. See, the thing is that a lot of times people.
you went to see who? Drewski?
FUNKFLEX.
FUNKFLEX,
Yeah.
okay.
I went. It led me there, like spiritually. It led me to Flex. There's so many DJs.
Where did you meet him?
I went to Club Lobby. I went to Lobby, New Jersey.
Oh, shout out to Lobby, first of
yeah.
all. Jersey. Motherfucking Jersey. I say it all the time. Shout out to fucking Jersey.
I shout out Lobby in Him and Hers. I pulled up at the lobby.
Hey.
Best believe I'm coming in at me Ferrari.
Wow.
We going hip popping party.
Let's go.
Mina taking shots off her body.
I don't know about that.
She taking shots. We got it behind the scenes.
Let's go.
Let me stop.
It's all good,
It's
babe.
spicy and hot in
Period.
here.
Let's go.
Let me take off my shirt.
Oh my God. This is getting crazy. So you went to Lobby, met FUNKFLEX. So what happened? Like, did you go into his VIP? Like, yo, I'm a musician, blah, 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 play my record. Like, what does this look like? What's the hustle look like?
The hustle looks like I think there's an energy about it. You know what I mean? When you meet someone, you can, remember I told you about I could read energies and stuff like that. I'm not saying everybody is like me because it comes with experience
Like
and stuff
intuition.
like that. It comes in knowing yourself, being confident, you know, and I think especially the guys at the top that are really successful, Flex, any celebrity that's successful knows what it takes to get there so they could read you. They're going to be able to read you.
Yeah, facts.
So, you know, you want to be confident when you go there.
Yeah.
To anyone.
So you just
know?
went up to him?
I reached out to him, I think, before, like, you know, on social media. And I try to get in, I try to reach him through the DMs. It's not hard, but I was consistent.
Yeah.
I stayed consistent because I know that men like that or anybody in the business is very busy. And so I just,
Like, let me find this post with the lowest likes. Listen, look at your DM right now.
I shot him a message, And I told him, I'm JDymonds. I believe in myself. I didn't say it like that, but it's the vibes.
Yeah.
But, and I told him, and he started watching me, I guess.
Yeah.
I really don't know. And I told him one day, I see you're going to be at the lobby. I'm going to come and see you.
Yeah.
So he said, okay. And I went, so he knows who I am. It's difficult when you pull up on someone like that who's busy, booked and busy, by the way. That guy is...
It's just about being consistent, though.
He's just...
So you just sent them your music, babe?
I just went there. Again, social media, but also you got to put action behind that thought.
Face. Yeah.
You can't be hiding just on social media.
Facts.
You got to be out in the streets.
Period.
You got to put the work in. A thought is just a thought if you don't put action behind it. So I went there. It's good. This guy's good. So, so I went there. He knew who I was. And obviously there's other people wanting to see Flex, other artists as well. But because I gave myself an introduction and because I was consistent and trying to, hi, how are you, stuff like that. Like, I'm really passionate, stuff like this. And when I went there that day at the lobby, patiently waited too, not trying to feel like I'm obligated or I'm privileged or anything like that. There's none of that in my energy. I'm there to create an opportunity.
Period.
Understand?
Yeah.
And hopefully get a friend out of it or build a business rapport with it.
So what
That's
happened?
where my mind's at.
No, of course. So you...
And he saw me and I said, Flex, obviously you got to wait because he's working. And he told me to come up at the end, Security came and told me that it was okay to come. And I went up there and I told him, I said, and I have the photos up. The post is up. I pinned that because that's part of my history.
Put out your Instagram right now so everybody can know what, we got pictures, okay?
Yeah, of
this story. All right, but what's your Instagram handle?
I am, you see that? Yeah, you see that, bro? I am JDymonds.
Period.
And it's pinned right up there with the date. That's when it all happened. That was the action behind it. And then that opened up because of Flex.
How did you know that song was going to be played?
I didn't.
How does the schedule work? Like, they're like, we're going to drop this song at this time on this day.
Yeah, he would let me know. He would tell me, like, he would tell me that, we're going to play it Thursday.
And that's how you were able to film it.
And then DJDREWSKI as well. He would be like, we're going to play it on the movement this Sunday.
Let's go.
And it's playing. And it's just crazy.
If I catch it on the radio, I'm going to film it too. I'm going to tag you and be like, yo, JDymonds.
I would love that,
Let's go.
Because people don't really do that right now.
Yeah.
Until the bandwagon comes through and they're like, let's jump on that bandwagon.
Yeah. Nah, when I hear it, I'm be like, yo, look.
I would love that.
Nah, I got you, babe.
I would love that. That's support.
I got you. It's women empowerment, period.
That's something I do in anything in life.
Yeah.
I don't care what it is.
Yo, it's giving. You ever saw the Selena movie? And then when they found out they were on the radio. You know what I'm talking about? And they were like, yes. When they found out that she won the Grammy on the radio, they're like, Selena won the Grammy, and they were like buying watermelon off the side of the road.
That's one of my favorite movies too.
Yo, facts.
I can't believe I forgot that part.
I love Selena. Selena's legit like my idol.
Selena está aquí.
Selena está aquí. Yo, that guy broke his bumper, dog.
On the red couch. Mira, siéntate aquí.
Nah, yo. That
Hot tamale.
movie.
Never stop. That's that.
But is it back? Yo, back to even what you said, consistency. The fact that Selena was so great was because her father was a determined man.
Anyone.
His father, yo, I'm not gonna lie though, like his father created prodigies within those children because AB, her brother, was the producer. He was like, listen, I am gonna teach you how to make music. His sister, I kind of felt bad. He was like, you're going to be the drummer. And she's like, why do I got to be the drummer?
And she was nice.
But she was. Facts.
You see that with a lot of, if you look at a lot of the greats.
Yeah, Jackson 5.
Exactly.
The dad, yo, he's a little crazy. Joe Jackson, you don't want to get him pissed.
Even Tina Turner. If you look at all
Ike
those
Turner,
lives,
unfortunately. Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying, like, you'll see.
But at least they were to prevail out of the pain.
Yeah.
You know, and that's I feel like the thing about these artists. They learned, they were trained in a way, but they took that training and then escaped from it and then came out their own thing.
Yep.
So back to your story, babe. We got JDymonds. They're playing His and Hers. They're playing Pamper Myself on Hot 97. Shout out to DJDREWSKI. Shout out to FUNKFLEX. You know, also rest in peace, Lil C. You know,
I never met. Yeah,
that
I never
was such
met
a
him,
hip hop.
I never got to meet him, but he was.
That was a
pioneer. There's a lot of pioneers and stuff like that, and you could tell by how passionate the DJs are, like, and they put it up and stuff like that.
Listen, Jay-Z and that man were like this, like in the beginning of his career, and I feel like in the beginning of any hip hop career, that was somebody that was definitely, you know, someone in our era, you know. So, you know, definitely got to give him his flowers and all that, and you know, just transitioning out of that, love, because I want to go again to your story. I want to go ahead and pass you this Mina Mendoza card.
Oh. Because
I want to know how your mind will go without any limits. So one thing about the Mina Mendoza card is that this is a American Express Platinum, no limit, no interest card.
Yeah.
And exactly. And JDymonds, you're going to have this card for 24 hours. And it's truly like on some Cinderella shit. Like at 12 a.m., your time with this card starts. But then at 11:59 p.m., basically to the last second, it's done. So
that's nice.
Rules to this game, love. And it's funny because I want to go back to like when I first introduced the game because there actually wasn't no rules. You got to think realistically, babe. Like, some people like, yo, I want to go to Dubai though. All right, cool. But like, you're going to be in that airplane for like 6 hours, and then you're going to be on that airplane back for 6 hours. That's 12 hours out of your 24 hours, and you just cut that in half.
You can just take the money in one shot and transfer it in the bank and go on a vacation another day.
You could do that, but remember, how long is that transaction with the money going to happen? Is it going to take 3 business days? So that's where you have to be realistic. So I'm going to give you this card. And just like, you know, think about your answers and what you want to do because, you know, if the world was truly in your oyster, what is it that you would change in your life? Not even change in your life. What is it that you would give yourself more access to? So
yeah. I mean, it's pretty easy for me to be honest because.
All right, what's the first thing?
It's pretty easy for me to be honest because the only thing that stops people from even doing anything in this material world is financial and money.
Oh, absolutely.
Because a lot of times we could do things one by one and get through, but at the end of the day, to bring that to fruition, to put action behind your plan and to bring it to fruition, you need finances.
That part.
So for me, if I'm gonna have this thing, and we could start over with this thing, I'm gonna make sure myself, my immediate family is all squared up so that way they can have a second chance at life, which is debt relief or whatever. Okay. If anyone's going into anything like that, because I'm big on helping people, but you have to help your family first.
That part.
The community and stuff like that, I'm big about that because I love inspiring people. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm doing this, because I wouldn't have to do this.
Yeah.
I was very content before this where I was okay, you know? But then I was woken up and I'm a Pamper Myself came and my album came and all this stuff. So what I would do first is take care of obviously make sure I'm all right and good because I'm already in this place, but I feel like money can make things go much further.
Okay, so you would take care of your family, your friends.
So I would want to make sure like my intimate family is taken care of first, and then we could do the things that we already have on the agenda, which is things like this. You see how you have this facility?
Yeah.
The community can come here. They can learn. They can learn about podcasts. They can learn about audio engineering. There's an entertainment room in there to network and mix and mingle with other people, to meet people to help you because they have gifts and you have gifts. So hey, just let's drink over soda or something or water, and maybe we can help each other because you don't have money. So for me, that's what it would do. Like I would do. Make sure the family's good. And I'm talking about the intimate circle. Mom, dad, brother, sister, partner, whatever. And then for me, making sure I have something set like this, a community where people can come.
So you'll buy a building?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, because so this can be a place where you can actually help people, food in there.
What would you call it?
Learning. Well, it would probably have to be a foundation of something because I'm a big mental health ambassador as well. So there's a lot of things, and that's where it starts. So you got to make sure your mental health is on point because that's what will get you to where you want to go in life.
Okay, so we got taking care of the family. You're going to buy a building. What else are you doing with the card?
The card is going to reach out to like basically... because I want to give back. I want to give back, but you got to make sure that you're good too, you know? So I want to obviously have a whole thing behind that community thing where, because if I'm striving, they're striving. If I have money behind what I want to do and venture out in all these big things, and I want to be realistic, like you said, if we can make that transaction, because you said sometimes you could do real estate and it doesn't happen the same day.
Yeah.
You know, because I could take a big chunk of money at this and make sure it goes into my bank. So now I could really execute everything that I want to do.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
But what else we doing in the moment? We getting a car, like we shooting a dope ass music video.
I mean, we could do all that, but you know, like those are things that, yes, obviously, like I want to go full-fledged because JDymonds needs to be global, international. I feel like I could have such a big effect on people with the knowledge and the life that I've lived. My music, like I feel like it could really touch people. And if you could tap in, I'm pretty sure you're going to find something. I could definitely... And I like to bring out, you know, inspire people so they can find their purpose, bring them back. Like, oh, snap. Like, she really makes me want to do this. Okay. You know, so... But... if this is unlimited and you only got 24 hours, I'm going to do the whole shebang. I want the whole world to know who JDymonds is. So if I only got 24 hours to do that, who do I have to call? Who do we have to do this? World Starship. Who the JDymonds? Let's get TMZ. Let's get everybody going. Let's get Mina there so she can tell her how spicy JDymonds is. The world got to know.
I'd be like, yo,
FUNKFLEX,
I just got all this. I got this card. I need you to let all your connects.
Let's hire Flex.
Listen, yo, period.
Let's hire Flex. Let's do this. You know, let's do a big show. Who cares?
Bring
out the whole community. I want the news to be there.
Let's go. Which news though?
All of them.
All
Fox.
of them.
Just whatever.
Okay.
We're going global.
Global.
I want people to think that someone got shot.
All right.
And who knows? You might get a spicy hat.
Period.
And you might get a gift card to Target.
It's looking
Yo,
spicy.
there you go.
Yo. We'll come out to see the show.
Period. Let's go.
But, you know, I want to do it bigger. We'll keep it realistic. We'll keep it Cinderella.
She ended with a shebang. Let's go.
Yeah.
All
I'm going
right.
to put this right here because we're going to bring this to fruition, okay?
Yo, I'm done. Give me back the card. Yo, she's trying to take it.
I'm going to manifest.
Yo, I'm done.
I'm going to manifest right on the show.
What JDymonds will do with the card. Yo, I'm done. That was great. That was magical. Also, shout out to everybody in the check-in. We got Asher Music Group. We got Artie Curtis.
Oh, that's
So Artie Curtis just asked in the check-in, where is the next place we can see you? Any future performances we got?
That's what we were speaking on before. It's not official yet, so I don't want to speak on it yet.
Oh, Artie,
but
you
it's
heard that?
big. He knows. That's Pookie. I love you, Pookie Dad.
Hey. Also, everybody that's in the check-in, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the YouTube channel, especially if you like content like this. Don't forget also to follow me on Instagram, Queen0F Spice, Queen of Spice. Send me a DM. Let's network. Let's collaborate. You know, in the end of the day, it's all a community, and I'm here with making the community grow. So, keep the good vibes. Let's go.
It's spicy on this couch.
Let's go.
Don't you
and we're
feel-
also, listen, stay tuned because I got a lot of things happening right now. And it's funny that you know, for real. Like, this whole manifesting shit, like, yo, I'm on fire. Like, I just feel myself getting to a place. And every time I get to that place, I want more. So it's like, you know, there's a lot of things, and like kind of with the story that you have shared, JDymonds, is like, I love that you said just stay consistent, even when it comes to contacting somebody, because I'm a big fan of that. Like, I've learned to like just, you know, just figure out moves, even if I got to send you like another message or like whatever. I know my intention is genuine.
Yep.
And
People
just know
agree
there's
that.
going to be a lot of fire-ass guests coming through on the Mina Mendoza show. So just stay tuned, man. Like, and also for things outside the studio too, you know? Like, it's just, I'm trying to sprinkle the Mina Mendoza empire everywhere. So stay tuned.
Let's kick it.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
It's happened right before your eyes.
Let's go.
Listen, you know, just because you mentioned manifesting, you know about the 369?
No.
It's the key to the universe. Which
What is that?
Your universe is your mind. Okay,
Why
so I'm gonna drop you.
369?
So it was Nikola Tesla, right?
Okay, the electricity guy.
He literally figured out like the key to really unlocking the higher mind.
Yo, Marv, you got that sound being in there. I think that's what it is. The Law and Order theme. Yeah. Yo, shit. Oh, shit. I gotta hold on to my chair.
I'ma really put you onto some game right now,
So
right?
Nicholas Tesla.
I'ma really put you onto some game. 369 is the key to the universe. Now, everybody can't do this. It's hard. It's difficult to manifest. How you do it? You manifest every day, right? You got to get up in the morning. You got to brush your teeth. Some people don't even wash their hands. Some people don't even wash their ass. Listen, it's discipline, and it's the key to doing it. A lot of people don't want to discipline themselves. The 369 rule, and the way you manifest, right? You get a book. You ever watch Bart Simpson when he writes on the chalkboard? It's like, I will not, nah. They do that so you could reprogram your mind, okay? It's to stick in there. So that way, when you're out and about, you have that moment like the deer in headlights. Oh, they said, I cannot do that. Why? Because you wrote it down. You disciplined yourself. You wrote it like 10 times. It's annoying. I don't want to do it.
All right.
That's how you rewire your mind.
So it's the
369. You get things that you really want to manifest. Things that you want for yourself.
Okay.
My podcast, I want the Mina Mendoza show to be like, have 1 billion views, whatever you want for you.
Fuck yeah.
So, and you got to be passionate about it.
Always.
But you have to be, your energy has to feel like, you know, when you were a kid and you lose your tooth and you knew you were going to get money for it, or well, at least you thought, or Christmas, you Santa's coming to bring you a gift. The feeling,
Excited.
the feeling that you had as a child, you didn't know how it was coming. You just knew that you was getting it. So you were like, oh, so excited. You had that hope. You had that like, oh man. You have to tap into that.
Okay.
So when you're doing the 369, whatever you create, whether it's I want to get new sneakers, I want this, I want that, you write it as soon as you get up in the morning, 3 times. 6 times in the afternoon, 9 times when you go to bed. Not
Just
everybody
write it?
can do it. Not everybody can do it.
So you write it 3 times when you wake up, 6 times in the afternoon, and 9 times before you go to bed.
And you also could say something too. There was something that was leaking around too with Michael Jackson. They actually showed Michael Jackson's things that he wrote down in his book.
Yo, watch my house be filled with bad notebooks. Yo, day 27.
That's what you
Yo,
gotta
dead
write.
ass.
If I showed you my book, that's what it is.
Okay.
A lot of things that I mean,
369.
a lot of things that I created for myself is in that book. And it will be part of my legacy. And it will be, when it's time to show it, I will reveal it. But I'm still on my journey. But that 369 is the key. I promise you. You wake up in the morning and you say things like I just told my mom, other things you could say, all is well in my world. Everything is working out for my highest good. Life loves me. I am open. I am receptive to all the healing energies in the universe.
Yeah.
And you say that 3 times, then 6 times, then 9 times before you go to bed. And it's in your subconscious because when you sleep, it's in your REM state. So now you're reprogramming your mind. You have to understand your first years of 5 to 6, 7 years old, you're getting programmed from wherever your parents or whoever raised you. That's your foundation. And a lot of times when you get older, they didn't know much.
I'm about to be like to my son, do your homework, do your homework. He's gonna be like, why do I keep seeing this everywhere?
Yes.
I'm done.
The 3, look it up. You could Google it.
Nah, but do that shit.
It'll go more in depth, but say
look it up.
You could say it
Yeah.
to the point where you memorize it. Mina Mendoza show is gonna have 1 billion followers and reviews. I'm gonna be the #1 podcast in the world. I'm gonna
About to manifest Mina
blah, blah,
Mendoza
blah.
every day.
You say it 3 times. You say it, but you gotta believe it.
Oh, all the
and
time.
you're doing it. You see, you're in the environment. You have it. You have artists coming through. I'm here. People are coming. Like I come back. Even
always welcome back.
Trust me when I say this. I don't want to like. I'm gonna be a really. And I don't want to say it such in a way where it's like, I already know who I'm going to be. I already am.
Yeah.
People are not they'll catch on, you know? And this is what I'm observing through my journey. Who's really understands that and who's just, And then when they see me there, like, holy snap, how did Jay get there?
You were already there.
Watch the Mina Mendoza show. I told you the 3. Mendoza, my bad. 369. You know what it is.
369.
You know what time it is. I drop a lot of gems, but you know what? If you apply it, you do it. You stay consistent. Work on your craft. Put yourself outside. Connect networks. You never know who's going to be there. You never know who can help you. You never know who knows who that can help you. And then it's for you to learn as a lesson. You know, everything is a lesson in life, and you want to take the good with the bad, whatever. But just try to master your emotions. Once you master your emotions, you'll reach the higher mind. You'll be good to go. You need something? Hit my DMs. Follow me. I am JDymonds across the board. JDymonds.com. I promise you, I got you.
Facts of life, right there. Facts of life. I love that.
Inspiration.
I want to ask you something.
I'm getting that card again.
Nah, this card stays with me. I just think it's a prop.
Damn, we could have got a Lambo.
She's like, yo, I'm gonna take this card.
Never stop teasing.
So JDymonds, I used to ask this question all the time in my show, but I want to ask it again because I feel like I'm starting to get into that whole sandwich connoisseur vibe. What is JDymonds' favorite sandwich?
Sandwich?
Yeah, what's your go-to sandwich?
Yeah, it's very simple.
What is it?
It's just literally nothing. Just like bread.
What type of bread?
Salami.
Just bread and salami?
It's weird.
No mayonnaise, no cheese?
Just nothing.
Excuse me, no butter?
I love like salami, cheese, lettuce, tomato.
Okay.
If you put a little mayo or whatever. But for me, I could literally just take just bread. Because I love bread, but I just try to stay away from it because of the carbs. But I just like simple things.
Now, is the bread toasted or not toasted?
Well, if we're gonna go all out with the lettuce and tomato, we're gonna toast it.
Okay, but if it's not toasted, just bread, salami thing. So
Yeah,
you like the sandwich that gets stuck in the roof of your mouth.
Yeah, I like it.
Okay.
I'm weird like that. Like sometimes I
Nah,
can
it's
wake
your
up in
own
the
vibe.
morning, but I could do either way. I could wake up in the morning and have a cold pizza.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie, I've done that many times.
Who
Nothing
knows?
hits different than a
Who
cold
knows?
slice.
It could be because
But
I'm lazy.
like from my house. Like I'm not eating a cold slice from someone else's house.
It could be because I'm lazy to turn on the oven, but who cares? The cold pizza hit the spot.
Yo, for real. I like that. It's like a structured antipasto.
I thought you was gonna.
Yeah, because antipasto's cold.
Yes.
And no one would think, oh, I'm going to eat pasta cold. But it works out. I just feel like if you get rid of that, almost back to what you said, that programmed way of eating things, you can eat anything the way you want to eat.
Yes.
It's just how you think about it. Yo, shout out to JDymonds. Got me thinking different.
I thought you was gonna say, what's your favorite meal? I was about to say, chicken wings and tostones.
Okay, well, you know what? Now we know her favorite meal. We knew her favorite
Well, it's one.
variety of sandwiches.
I love food.
And we like chicken wings and tostones.
I'm trying, to be on a more healthy kick, but I love food. I love food.
All right, and as you should, because food is how we source our bodies and all that. But this is the time that I always hate my friends. The hour always goes by so fast. And JDymonds, I just want to applaud you. I feel like your energy has been magnificent. Thank you overall for coming on the show. I think it was a dope ass episode. I feel like your energy was definitely dope. And just one more time for the viewers, put out your Instagram handle, your YouTube, where they can find you, music, things that are out, before we head out.
No, definitely. I am JDymonds and JDymonds.com too. And capital JD, all little letters, no spaces, please. So people that see this for my name, because it's really important, because they butcher that so bad. The album's coming. I'm a pamper myself. Him and hers was to make noise, and it did exactly what it did.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And the announcement, I can't announce it right now, but
sorry, Artie.
Yeah.
Artie, right? Yeah. Sorry, Artie, but you're gonna have to stay tuned to I am JDymonds Instagram for that.
But yeah, so the album's coming, and I wanted to build up, I wanted to build noise around it. I don't want to just sit in there like a sitting duck. So,
got it.
Yeah, so a lot of big things. Just stay tuned. Follow your girl. Make sure you subscribe not only to the Mina Mendoza show. You better hit that thumbs up.
Period.
Subscribe. Tag a friend. Tell a friend so we could do it again.
Let's go.
But and make sure you subscribe to JDymonds too, and tell a friend to tell a friend.
That's right.
And this is what it is. We did it.
We definitely did.
Whose world is this?
Hey.
Baby, it's yours.
Let's
Baby,
go.
it's yours.
So, yeah, such a dope episode. I want to thank everybody that tuned in with us. If you didn't get to tune in with us in the episode, please replay it back. Don't forget like, share, and subscribe. And we're going to end the show in a nice positive bang. It's your girl, Mina Mendoza, little girl, big personality, queen of spice. We out of here.